I'm fine.
Perfect. We are here in this list, irregular verbs. Remember that for now, only we are going to check it. We are going to be checking base form, infinitive form, and past simple, but it's good that you start studying, start learning the others, yeah, los otros, ¿vale? Que son el past participle, yeah. Todavía no lo vamos a ocupar como tal, but we will use them, los usaremos, ¿vale? We will use them in time, yeah, maybe in 2 months time. Ahorita estamos en marzo, abril, mayo. En mayo ya empezáramos a utilizarlos because it's the unit coming. No? Don't forget, and also they are coming in the exam, in the oral exam, by the way, por cierto. Let's do, let's open our books. In unit 6, no, unit 7, sorry. We are here, we check this part, we practice that page. We didn't do the last part, no hicimos. Before we do the listening, let's remember, you practice this, practicaron esto with a partner, no? Pero I would like you to hear you from your voice, yeah, from your voice. So let's do the first. When did you go to bed last night, Andrea?
Hi, teacher. I went to bed at 11 o'clock.
Thank you. When did you get up today, Richard?
I got up at 7 o'clock.
When did you leave your house, Maria? When did you leave your house yesterday? ¿Hasta Maria?
Yes, teacher. Excuse me. I left to my house at 8 o'clock.
Alfonso, when did you arrive at work or at school?
Yes, teacher. I arrived. Will ago 50 minutes ago or so.
Okay, 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
When did you start learning English? ¿Quién falta? Michelle. ¿Está Michelle? Okay, Marlene, when did you start learning English?
I started learning English 12, no, espérame. Sí, 12 o'clock.
But this is like in the past, like the first time that you started learning English.
12 ago.
12 years ago? ¿Hace 2 años?
No. I started learning English 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock. Okay, yes, but my question is the first time that you started learning English, not with me, with other teacher, the first English teacher.
6 o'clock.
6 years ago?
Yes.
¿Hace 6 años?
No. No, 6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay, perfect. When did you last go on holiday, Natalia? ¿No está Natalia? Hace ratito estaba, bueno. Mariela, when did you last go on holiday? ¿No está Mariela?
Sorry, no. I went on holidays 2 years ago.
Thank you.
Mariela.
When did your parents get married, Marlene? ¿No está
This
Marlene?
class? No.
When did your parents get married?
Hmm, sería they got married 40? No. 40 years ago.
When did you last check your phone, Richard?
I check my phone 5 minutes ago.
Perfect, thank you. When did you last have a coffee with your friends, Mari? ¿No está Mari? ¿Ya se fue?
No, can you repeat me the question, please?
When did you last have coffee with your friends?
Eh, I had no. I had a coffee with my friends
Ajá.
at 6 months ago.
6 months ago, sin el at, nada más.
Okay, 6 months ago.
Okay. Thank you, perfect, guys. So let's focus on the next activity, listening and pronunciation. Tick the correct answer, the answer that you hear.
Seven point five. Listening.
No se escucha, teacher.
Pensé que era mi internet, pero sí no escucho nada.
Five.
¿No se escucha nada?
Did she come?
Ya, ahorita ya.
6.
Repeat,
Voy,
please.
voy.
They weren't here.
Otra vez, perdón, ya so sorry. No le había dado a compartir audio.
7.5. Listening
¿Ya? ¿O no?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
and pronunciation.
Sorry.
1,
Where did you want to go?
2,
I didn't go to college.
3,
Where was he?
4. Do you like it? 5,
Why did she come?
6,
They weren't here.
7.5. Listening and pronunciation. 1,
Where did you want to go?
2,
I didn't go to college.
3,
Where was he?
4. Do you like it? 5,
Why did she come?
6,
They weren't here.
1, what is the correct? What did you hear?
A.
A.
Where do you want to go? No, why. Next, number two, sorry.
B.
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 Didn't go to college. No dijo don't. Number three.
B.
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 B. Where was he? Number four.
A.
A.
A or B?
A.
A, correct. Do you like it? No, es que lo dijo rápido. Do you like it? Did you like it? Do you like it? Number five.
A.
A.
What did she come? And finally, number six.
B.
B. They went here. Recuerden que los británicos no pronuncian la R casi, por eso dicen what up there. They went here. Suena como where, pero no. They went here. Okay. Next page, please. Next page, we have at a party. We have a situation here, a conversation talking about your life. We have Owen and Nicole. Probably they are meeting for the first time at a party. They are drinking champagne. They are drinking, I don't know, what's that? Maybe wine. Yeah, we have here another picture. So based on the picture, we can say that she is a teacher, no? She's a teacher. And we have a picture of Nicole and her parents, no? Nicole as a child. Then we have
At work.
Huh? Sorry? Okay, so the conversation is kind of incomplete. We only know, or we only have the Owens conversation, Owens part that is complete, but we don't have the complements here with Nicole. For example, you are in English. Are you Nicole? Where are you from? No French born Toulouse. Así no puedo contestar, o no puede contestar ella así. Entonces tenemos que complete the conversation. For example, here, no, I'm French. I was born, and then the preposition in Toulouse. Yes, so that would be the normal conversation of Nicole. So what I want you to do is to complete Nicole's part, Nicole's phrases, because sometimes he's missing the subject, sometimes he's missing the verb, sometimes he's missing a preposition. ¿Vale? So please, I'll give you some time. La batería se está agotando ya. ¿Dónde que no tengo cargador? Here. Let me check. Si lo traje. Ya. So sorry. Entonces, complete, please. I'll give you 7 minutes to complete Nicole's part, please. Ahorita pongo el listening, pero traten de completarlo sin el listening. Ok, en el meantime voy a checar si traigo cargador. Okay. Let's check. We're gonna hear 2 times and I'll show you the answers, okay? We're gonna hear 2 times.
7.6. At a party.
You aren't English, are you, Nicole? Where are you from?
No, I'm French. I was born in Toulouse.
Oh, is that where you grew up?
Yes. I lived with my parents and my brother in a house near the university there. My father worked at the university.
Oh, how interesting. What did he do? Was he a teacher?
Yes, he was a professor of music.
Really? What does he play?
He's a brilliant pianist.
How wonderful. And what about your mother? What's her job?
She's retired now, but she was a doctor. She worked in the hospital.
Oh, so did you go to school in Toulouse?
Yes, I went to a Catholic high school. I was there for 10 years. Then I went to university.
What did you study?
I studied English and education in Paris. And then I studied for 1 year in London.
Ah, that's why your English is so good. And did you start work straight after that?
No, I traveled around Africa for a few months. Then I taught in a school in Senegal.
That sounds great. And what's your job now?
I teach in a high school in Paris. I teach English and French.
I'm sure you're a brilliant teacher.
Anyway, what about you?
One more time.
7.6. At a party.
You aren't English, are you, Nicole? Where are you from?
No, I'm French. I was born in Toulouse.
Oh, is that where you grew up?
Yes. I lived with my parents and my brother in a house near the university there. My father worked at the university.
Oh, how interesting. What did he do? Was he a teacher?
Yes, he was a professor of music.
Really? What does he play?
He's a brilliant pianist.
How wonderful. And what about your mother? What's her job?
She's retired now, but she was a doctor. She worked in the hospital.
Oh, so did you go to school in Toulouse?
Yes, I went to a Catholic high school. I was there for 10 years. Then I went to university.
What did you study?
I studied English and education in Paris. And then I studied for 1 year in London.
Ah, that's why your English is so good. And did you start work straight after that?
No, I traveled around Africa for a few months. Then I taught in a school in Senegal.
That sounds great. And what's your job now?
I teach in a high school in Paris. I teach English and French.
I'm sure you're a brilliant teacher.
Anyway, what about you?
Okay, so easy peasy. So, is that where you grew up? Yes, I live with my parents and my brother. I live with my parents and my brother in a house near the university. ¿Qué falta aquí? Después del period.
My father worked in the university, no?
Solamente la preposición ahí, at university. Pero puede ser correcto, ¿no? In the university, at the university. Oh, how interesting. Yes.
He was
Yes.
He
was
was.
a music professor.
Puede ser he was music professor or he was a music professor.
The process of music, it's correct or
Yeah,
no?
it's correct. Puede ser correcto. He was a professor, a music professor. Yeah, a music professor. Really? What does he play? ¿Qué hace falta aquí?
He
¿Solamente
Hola.
he falta?
he is
Yes.
Bueno, yo le puse que he can play the piano brilliant.
Not really. If you put like that, if you say like that, he can play the piano brilliantly. Ujú. Pero como tenemos aquí la oración brilliant pianist, tenemos que combinarla con his. Sí puede ser posible. It can be possible. What's her job?
She retired,
She retired, but
She retired.
but she was a doctor.
She was a doctor.
Doctor. She
Ajá.
worked in hospital.
She worked in a hospital or in the hospital.
Yes, in a hospital.
teacher.
In the hospital or in a hospital.
Mhm. It can be she worked at a hospital or not.
No, she worked in the hospital, in a hospital, solamente. In a o in the. Para decir que somos jubilados o que son jubilados, she is retired. Yeah. Okay, so did you go to school in Toulouse? Yes. Falta dos cosas aquí. I went to a Catholic high school. I
When
for 10 years. Then,
I was there.
ajá, puede ser I was there o I went there. Cualquiera de las dos
went.
correctas. I was there or I went there for 10 years. Then, I went to university. I went to university. So what did you study?
I studied
I studied.
English and education
Uh-huh.
in Paris.
Paris. Then,
And then I studied 1 year in London.
for 1 year in London.
As for teacher?
Ujú.
Okay.
También podría ser sin
Sin eso?
no preposition. I studied 1 year in London or for a year in London.
Don't put the preposition for.
I don't remember if it in the conversation dijo for. I don't remember.
No, I don't listen bien.
Okay, I didn't listen clearly.
I didn't.
Clearly. No worries. That's why your English is so good. Did you start work straight after work? No, I
didn't travel.
no, aquí tiene que ser, no puede ser I didn't travel porque está en pasado.
I traveled.
Coma, I travel, ¿no? A veces podemos omitir el short question y decir la oración completa. Decir, no, coma, I travel around Africa, around Africa.
For few minutes.
For a few months.
Then
I taught in a school in Senegal. I taught in a school in Senegal. Enseñé. Recuerden que es el verbo enseñar, el pasado de teach. Teacher, teach. Taught.
entonces irregular, ¿no?
Irregular es un irregular. No sé si está en su lista de verbs. Creo que sí, creo que no. I'm not sure.
In the book, no.
In the book,
In the
no.
book, no.
Entonces pueden agregarlo. Teach, taught. What's your job now? I teach
In a
high school
in Paris.
in Paris. I
Teach
teach
English and French.
English and French. Perfect, guys. Okay. So before we practice, antes de que practiquemos, I'm going to tell you what is your oral exam about. Yeah. Your oral exam is about next week, ¿no? Ya es la siguiente. So your oral exam will be answering this question. What things can and can you do? ¿Vale? What things can and can you do? Here pueden poner I can drive a car, but I can't ride a motorbike. Yeah, so por lo menos 5 sentences about what. Yes, sentences. Yeah, sentences. And between 4 and 5 sentences about the things that you can do and can't do. Okay. Here, lo vamos a poner de otro color. This color, blue. The second question would be when you were a child, what couldn't you do? Entonces podemos empezar. When I was a child, I couldn't speak English very well. I couldn't speak English at all. But I could read and write when I was blah, 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 ¿no? These are my ideas, ¿eh? Son mis ideas, no me las copien. Don't copy my ideas. These are my examples. You are different. You are going to answer differently. I am giving you a guide. Vale? Here, what did you do last weekend? I ate out. I didn't go out. I played. Podemos usar bastantes verbos. Yeah, here between 6 to 7 sentences. Aquí les voy a poner una notita. Do not use more than 2 times went, porque me quieren decir I went to the cinema, I went to have lunch, I went to see, I went to visit, I went, y ya son las 6, 7 oraciones con I went. Yeah. So don't do that, guys. Tenemos aquí un mar de verbos. Yeah, it's like a lot of verbs here, irregular verbs. I sang, I met, I paid, I drove, I grew, I got, I woke up very late. Yeah, use different verbs. Use different verbs. Pueden ser positive o pueden ser negatives as well. Lo ponen hasta de rojo. Yeah.
Teacher, it can be events. It's possible, no?
Huh?
Teacher,
Yeah, sorry.
it can be invent.
Yeah, of course, you can invent whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teacher, ¿y vamos a entrar uno por uno?
Yes, maybe. Lo estoy pensando si es here on Zoom or on Classroom a video. Ahora estoy pensando.
Classroom video.
I'll think for it. Football play. Yes, so you have a lot of verbs. Tienen bastantes verbos, ¿vale? Usen la lista de verbos que tienen ahí, irregulars o regular, como ustedes decidan, ¿vale? But use, please. Recuerden, son 2 unidades que vimos de past simple, no es solamente una, entonces ya saben usar más cosas que I went, ¿ya?
Yes.
Una sola vez nada más tienen que decir I went. Si usan más de 2 veces I went, -1 point. ¿Sale?
Teacher, una pregunta.
Yes,
En
question.
el nivel pasado, bueno, yo estuve en el mismo nivel que el año pasado, pero el año pasado nos hicieron un examen al final, la maestra, un KET,
Yes.
pero no sé si esta vez va a ser igual.
Yes, it's going to be the same.
Ok,
Así es.
ok.
¿Vale?
Teacher is better 1-for-1 to the Zoom because I didn't use Classroom. No sé usarlo muy bien.
Okay. I'll think about it. Remember, if you can upload your activities on Classroom, you can send it to me, to my email or to WhatsApp. If you have problems, si siguen teniendo problemas con Classroom, please, but don't forget, no se les olvide entregar todo. ¿Vale?
Yes.
Si pueden conectarse otra vez, please, guys. ¿Alguien puede
Yes.
hacer un screenshot y mandarla
Teacher, una pregunta
al grupo?
antes de que terminemos. Vamos a también entregarle lo del practice book y lo del workbook. Bueno, lo del practice book
Workbook y el online practice, yes.
online practice.
Yes.
Ajá. Pero ese nada más ¿quiere que se lo subamos al Classroom o solamente?
Yes, lo voy a subir como una actividad. Yes.
Ah, ok, todo lo del practice. Pero usted dijo que, por ejemplo, lo del only practice, usted nos tenía que dar una clave, ¿no?
Una clave. Ajá.
No, pero ya no. Sorry, no more. ¿Vale? Pueden tomar screenshots de lo que han avanzado. De lo que han
No, it's too much, teacher.
much. It's
Sí, es que es
optional.
mucho.
It's optional for the ones who would like to increase an extra point, Mari.
Ah, no, okay, okay.
It's optional, no worries.
Pero sí es mucho, profe, para subirlo.
Yeah.
Ajá.
Okay. Perfect. No
Okay.
worries. So, please, can you connect again para que podamos practicar la conversación?
Yes.